Welcome to Rangers Radio on the Match Day Show, the world's one and only unique live phone-in show for Rangers supporters all over the world. Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Hello there, welcome back to Rangers Radio. Joined by AKA tonight is my good friend Albert. It was Rangers 2, Hearts 0, Scottish Cup final booked. How are you, Albert?
I'm superb, mate, superb. Enjoyed parts of that, I really did. I thought we've improved a bit, which helps. I know we'll get several candidates for man of the match, which is excellent, because a few inspirational performances today. Three in particular, I thought.
Yep.
Myself.
Very well.
It was Balogun, Sterling, and Cantwell. They definitely turned up the three. Big Dessers gets his 2 goals. Well done, the big man. Pity didn't get a hat trick. I was wanting to get a hat trick just because it's him, though. I mean, just want him a hat trick. But he done well. He scored the 2 goals. Just an easier one, but that's all right. As long as he scores them, we get through. That's all it mattered, mate. That's all it mattered.
Well, you could say it was a typical Dessers performance, right enough, innit? He scores 2 goals and probably missed another 2, 3, 4. But we got the win, and that was the main thing. So we move on to the Scottish Cup final. I believe it's penciled in for the 25th of May against our old rivals, them. So there's a lot at stake that day. I believe it's the first All-Firm final for 2002 when Lovencrantz popped up the final minutes and we managed to win that game 3-2. Yeah, that was some game. If it's any game as good as that my game to look forward to, but we'll look forward to it anyway.
22 years ago, that's
hard to believe, isn't it? We played a game in the semi-final under Gio a couple of years ago. We beat them in extra time.
I remember that one. I enjoyed that one, I know. But so that's good. That's good. So we can part the Scottish Cup now. We're in the final. And go on with the league now. Let's see what we can do in the league. So the team proved that they can bounce back. The team they can play. Their attitude was excellent today. Everybody. You could see it, different mentality. Thought we controlled most of the game. I don't know if you want to go through the game bit by bit.
Aye, we can do them, and obviously we're hoping to be joined with callers and that as well. But aye, we can go through it. I just thought it was. See what Sterling spoke about, there's no unity in that dressing room. I think there was a big point proved out there with and Clement made the big decision with dropping Golson out the team. I thought Balogun came in there, brilliant. Suter had his moments, particularly early second half, but Diamondi coming back into the team. Matondo not so much, but certainly Cantwell stood up, Sterling stood up, Dessers got his goals, but we can't go by Silva. What was that all about?
I haven't a clue, mate. I haven't a clue. You look at it, they show you in slow motion, it's even worse. Why are you found doing what? He's 2 feet, I know. It's not like he slipped, 1 foot slipped away from him. 2 feet he fell down. I don't understand that. But anyway, it was a penalty, I thought.
Who tackled him like the Invisible Man? Listen, this is a phone-in show, so let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Hopefully we're joining the Bears today. We should be in a happier mood today. I know we've been disgruntled the last week. The wheels seem to have come off the bogey a wee bit, but that was more like the Rangers team under Clement. But I thought we started the game pretty well, and obviously we got the goal 5 minutes. Big Dessers. I thought Tavernier did really well. I was screaming for a foul initially. The referee play on, but he won the second ball. Put it into Cantwell. Cantwell picks out Dessers inside the boat, shifts it to his left foot, and tucks it by Craig Gordon. Your thoughts, Albert?
Aye, that's what we want, Cantwell. We spoke the pre-show about Cantwell. I thought he was going to be a good game, but you need to get him the right areas of the park. And I thought today he done it exactly what he's paid today, mate. He's a superb player in the right end of the right parts of the park, and he can influence games, which he did today. Set that goal up for Dessers. We need to say he took it an excellent finish, mate. He missed a sitter before that, but apart from that, it was an excellent finish. Absolutely superb. But that's Dessers. We all know what we get with Dessers. Know what I mean? He's just one of the players, isn't it? Trip over the ball 1 minute and then smack it in with an unbelievable finish the next minute. But he done well. Well,
that was Dessers' 18th goal of the season this year, and obviously he carried it on later in the match. But it's no a bad return, shall we say, in comparison to, say, Morelos or whatever, but he could have scored double that with the amount of chances that he gives himself. But I tell you, I bet Builder did well today. 15 minutes, I had him as a goal scorer.
Aye. Well, that's a good point, by the way. I hope there's nothing serious there, know what I mean? Because we need him. We definitely need Seamer. But he was holding his hamstring going off the park. So I hope it's not serious.
Aye, definitely, because as you said, we missed him when he wasn't there, and the fact that he's dipping out after just quarter an hour, there's obviously some underlying issue still there. I believe he got treatment on it and then returned to the stand to watch the rest of the game. But it gave an opportunity for young McCausland to come on and make an impact of the game. I thought the young man did really well.
He did. He does, but he's still a lightweight. He's too light for me. He needs to get some strength out of the summer, some muscle, and he needs to believe in himself a wee bit more. He's still a wee shrinking violet. He just needs to shrug that off and just go on with it, because he's got the ability. He's got the heart. You can see it. He just needs to toughen up a wee bit, and he'll be a player. He'll be a real player. So he done well, especially getting catapulted in after 15 minutes. Did you say to yourself, oh, what's happened now? But anyway, he right away, there was one in the first half that he tracked back and tackled in the middle of the park, which was superb, absolutely superb, because we were going to be in trouble. We were definitely going to be in trouble. But he managed to get his toe into the ball and clip it away for the guy. Excellent bit of play.
Aye, that's what you're looking for, and that's what Tavernier's looking for in front of him as well. So there's hold on. I've got a wee note here that McCausland made a great run towards the byline and chipped it across. Right, I believe we've got callers coming in, so who's coming in first? I think we'll take Carl first if he's on the line. But we'll just waiting him coming in. McCausland makes a good run to the end of the byline, chips it across. I thought Dessers could have been aware more, shall we say, but unfortunately it came to nothing. But it proved his intent.
Hello.
We've got Cal coming in, Albert. How you doing, Cal? What's your thoughts?
All right, a wee bit bone to pick with you. Dessers misses a lot of chances, but Dessers always on the spot to miss the chances. I watched him especially today. That guy chased his shadow for that jerseys. There's nobody up in support of him when he's running down the players. I mean, come on, give the guy a break. 18 goals. How many goals has Alfredo Morelos made? He doesn't score in big games. How many goals against Celtic did Alfredo Morelos score before his last 2 seasons? Absolutely nil.
How many goals
you can't always complain about Dessers.
Yeah.
I thought Cantwell done great, Sterling done great, Balogun stood out, steady in that defence. Lundstrom wasn't bad.
Cal, we're just being honest with our criticism. I mean, Dessers' scores 2 goals, but he's there. What do you think, Albert?
He scored these 2 goals. He could have got better. Of course he could have got better, but it's just Dessers. He works his socks off. There's no doubt about it, Carol. But We're only saying what we see. I'm no
But how many
criticising.
of the strikers have actually scored all these goals that you expect?
Wait a minute. I'm not saying he's criticising as such as he's a bad striker. But he's not the best of strikers. But he gets his goals. That's the goals, important goals I was talking about. He gets them. That's all the ones I'm caring about. I don't care about 20, 25 goals. You score the right dozen goals in a season, you win things. Your strikers I'm talking about, you win things. And they goals today help you move on to win things. 2 in the final.
And the other thing is, at that point, if your defence isn't good, it doesn't matter how many goals you score, you're going to lose games. And that's the best I've seen us, even though we were shaky a couple of times, you know.
But I thought that the defence played well enough, mate. I thought they done really well, and I agree. That's the most solid I've seen them months.
Aye, I thought Big Balogun done really well. You know, for being an old man.
I know. 30, what is he? 35, 36?
I've always hoped my age. I don't think I could run about like that.
No, he did well, Big Balogun, to be fair to him. I thought in
the first half, I don't think he's match fit, actually, you know. I thought in the first half he was very safe, you know, just pass it to Tavernier and get it that way out. But in the second half, the tackle against Shankland when he beat him the first time, the recovery tackle was excellent, you know.
It was.
That's all I'm going to say. I'll let other people on now. Bye. Have a lovely day. My bet's up. I'm a happy man. Dessers scores first and 2-0 for Rangers. You can't beat that.
Well done, mate.
No bother, Cal. Thanks for your call.
Right, thank you as well. Bye.
Bye.
Right, I believe we've been joined with Smurf there now. Just coming in. No, yet he's not. Aye, so we move on to the final. We've got to look at the positives all there, aren't we?
Aye.
There's negatives in there, of course there is. We can't lie to ourselves, but Dessers was the man that's taking the accolades today. So anyway, we're joined with Smurf there. What are you saying, pal? Smurf, you there?
Aye, I'm there, aye. Sorry, just got you. Just came through there, get cut off.
Right, what's your thoughts on today, the game, pal?
So, I'm just watching that game. I mean, I've not been on for a wee while. I've been absolutely screwed up. As everybody is.
I know the feeling.
But I just thought, without Balogun being there, I thought James Tavernier, without being spectacular, looked a bit more assured and more comfortable. He had a better game, and you know, done his defensive duties well. But overall, I think, regardless of what happens and transpires the rest of the season, I do think the guys that are going to be the nucleus of the team next year, you know, showed up well. The guys you want to keep at the club, Butland, good stops. And then you've got, I'm just going to pull over here. You've got John Sterling. I can't speak highly enough of that boy. His attitude's infectious. And if we had 11 players in the park with his attitude, we wouldn't be going far wrong. I'll tell you. The boy Diamonde, he's got a lot of improvement to make, but you can see the ability he's got. Cantwell, first-class performance again. And the big man at the back, Big Leon Balogun, you know, I mean, at 30, people talk about his age, 36, 37, whatever age he is. I think he's still our quickest centre-half. And I thought he was outstanding today. I thought he had a great game. For me, he was man of the match, you know. And he's a nice fella, and it was just good for him to come in, and there was nothing calamitous, you know. No, it was a workman-like performance. We got the job. But more than anything, I'm pleased for the manager, because he can only manage what he's got, and it's not being fair. No, he made strong decisions today. All today does is underpin his credentials. He's made this difficult decisions with a very senior pro, and it was the right decision. And for me, as long as Big Balogun's fit and he plays like that for the rest of the season, I don't see how Goldson gets back in the team. I don't know what you think of that.
Aye, I agree with you there. Albert, what do you think, pal?
Aye, Smith, I'm with you, mate. If he plays like that, definitely, mate, definitely. I mean, the whole defence looked stronger. It looked more assured as well, as Carl was saying earlier on. But as for Tav, I thought that was one of Tav's best defensive displays that I've seen for him, because he was really good. He was Tav. And again, I'm criticising Tav for his defensive play. He didn't score his normal free kicks today, but he done a better job to me, and played better defence, because you need a solid defence, and I thought today we displayed that, because I thought we controlled them. I don't know how you feel yourself, Smith. I thought we controlled them. The only thing you're waiting for is the usual brain fart, which Big Suter gave us later on. No, I mean, you're just expecting it. So somewhere along the line for somebody. It's usually Golson, or it's usually Tav, or it's usually Lundstrom, so you're just waiting for it. But you get away with it. So you get away with it. So that was fine. No, but I agree with your points, mate. Definitely agree with your points.
I just thought that we controlled the whole game, and it's like, you know, what's Tav known for? He's known for his goals and his free kicks and his penalties and his assists and all that stuff. And these things are all great. But what really matters is silverware. That's the only thing that matters. That's the business of football clubs, to win trophies. And we've not done enough of that.
Yep.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I've just cut across you there, Smith. I agree with you there, pal. We've been joined by caller Jay, I believe. What's your thoughts on the game, pal?
How you doing, AK? How you doing, panel? Brilliant result today. I just thought, listen, I'm a first-time caller as well. I live in Halifax in England. But I just thought today that the game was good. I just thought the first 10, 15 minutes we pressed them. We got the goal through Big Cyril. What a finish. What an absolute finish. And he's done that a few times of the season. I thought we fizzled out after that. Once we got the first goal, we started reverting back to that type of passing from side to side, back to back. And when McCausland came on, I thought he was a breath of fresh air as well. Big Seamer, you know, getting out injured was a loss for us. But I just seem to think that the more the game was going on, and you know, Big Balogun as well. Big Balogun was immense today. You know, I think we should get rid of Golson. You know, get him out the door now. You know, Golson's dead wood. But I seen Big Golson was no Big Golson. Sorry, Big Balogun was more assured. Talbot seemed more assured when he was playing, because he knew Big Golson, but he knew Big Balogun was there, and he knew that things was got to be all right.
Aye, fair comment, Jane. Welcome to the show, pal. First time caller, but good points. The manager made some strong decisions, as Smurf indicates in his thoughts, Albert. So I think he's pretty much justified with the team that he picked, the decisions that he made in game, the substitutes as well coming on at the right time gave us impetus when Hearts looked as if they were, you know, maybe getting back into the game. A goal could have changed everything, but thankfully it was us that managed to get it. But I think it was a big game and moment of the season for Clement today, Albert.
Definitely. I mean, if there was any doubt about the manager, I think today answered most questions that people are starting to ask about the man. First of all, he's dropping Golson, Silver and Lawrence. He's told them, you can see it, he's told them, no good enough. You know, if you're going to play like that, you're no good enough for us. So you won't be playing, so he drops them. And that was justified. We get the goal. We start controlling the game. We had a wee 15-minute spell where we fell asleep again, as normal. They come into it a wee bit, but nothing really threatening. But again, as you say, he brought his subs on. I thought at the right time. I thought there was a couple of people running out of legs, and he brought them on. So, but the ones that were running out of legs were the ones that were working the hardest. No, I mean, they were really putting, like Cantwell and Sterling, they were really putting effort. And Wee Matondo, maybe no. Wee Matondo's, he's like McCausland. They're too timid for me. They're no aggressive wingers. I like aggressive players who are apart. I don't like shrinking violence. So apart from that, I thought Clement Clement vindicated himself today. He did.
Yeah. Smurf, Clement, strong decisions today. Send a message out to the players in the dressing room. There's only one boss in that dressing room, and it's no them.
Oh, 100%, and it's not even about, who's in charge. It's whether you're going to be there or not. Let's be honest. There's a lot of players out of contract or whatever, and, they don't really contribute much. Others are ever presents, and they'll be out of contract, but there's nobody really that's bound to leave that you're worried about leaving. Nobody's irreplaceable. And I'd just like to see Philip Clement getting his head, getting backed, getting rid of players that he wants ready, and replacing them with players that he thinks are better. I trust him. I think he's brought in good players, and Diamondi, I think he just looks so comfortable. He'll take the ball anywhere, and he's got a lot of development today. But like you said, he's been out there. He's made a statement to the squad, and the board's got to back that, because if he's going to make these statements, he's obviously not got the right personnel in the door. The whole squad's unbalanced. They've got about 6 number 10s, haven't they? It needs rectified, and that's going to take cash. It's going to take backing. So although he sent a message to the dressing room as such, I hope the board's listening as well. Because this guy's got to be backed. We've got a manager and a management team in place that will take his places, but they need backed. And I think we've got, we can seed a squad with some of the players we've got there. Sterling, Diamondi, Cantwell, if Big Butland stays, there's maybe half a dozen players that you could go into next season with, but there's got to be changes as well.
Guys, can I make a point?
Aye, carry on, Jay. I was going to come back to you. On you go, pal.
Sorry, AK. What was what I say? Do you not think that Big Balogun, since he's been in, I know it's only been a game, that we've had a clean sheet today? If Golson was in there the day, that would have been catastrophic. We'd have probably lost a goal or two with Shanklin. And I think McCausland as well played a blinder. He's tracking back, he's going forward, he's in and out of the game, tricking, doing all his skills, and he played well, did the wee man. And you've got to give the wee man credit. He tracked back, he helped Tav, and he done well. I think Silva we shouldn't have even bought Silva, we shouldn't have had a loan deal for Silva. And that's my opinion. He's absolutely DeRoss. DeRoss is Silva. He's DeRoss.
I don't think
did you see that ghost on the part, Albert? Did you see that ghost on the part that tackled him for his tap-in? Because I didn't.
That was a Stonewall penalty, mate. I don't care what anybody says. That's a penalty all day long.
It's all right. VAR would disallow it anyway.
just touching on the Balogun at centre half situation. Big Balogun had an outstanding game today, no doubt about it. But see this result, it doesn't change nothing that we've all been saying up until this game. Nothing changes for next season. Golson still has to go. Tav will probably have to go, but he'll probably keep him. The whole place needs cleaned out. Roof needs to go. Jack needs to go. Lundstrom has to go. They all have to go, man. It's just a fact of life. So even if we go in and win the treble, it still doesn't change anything. We'll have to tidy this squad up. We need to get younger and better players in, and we need to start getting this model working properly. And once we get it working properly, you'll see us moving really quickly in the right direction. But at the moment, we've got assets that we can't sell, so we need to rectify that right away. And I think that's what Clement's going to do. But it might take, I think we'll go in and win stuff with Clement, but it might take a year, 2 years to actually settle it right down to the team he's looking for. But just to tell you that this result today was great. Loved it. Done well, the team. Excellent. It's not going to change nothing.
Well, it's gave Clement a wee bit of more breathing time. I think there were question marks. Not by everybody, but certainly there was aspects out there about some of the remarks Clement was making in pressers and some of his his team selection decisions with Scott Wright appearing from nowhere, and then Dowell appearing out of nowhere, and Raskin benched and no getting an opportunity, Balogun sitting on the sideline. Everybody was starting to kind of question his decisions, but that comes with the territory. That comes with being in the position that he is. When results aren't going well, people start to question, and quite rightly so. But today was about intent. Today was about getting your final spot booked in there against them. So at the end of the day, we got the result that he wired, and hopefully he's won himself a wee bit more kind of buying time out of the rest of the support. But we'll turn our focus back on the league campaign. But today was all about getting to the final of the cup there, Smurf.
Aye, it was about getting to the final, hopefully winning the trophy. But I do agree that on the surface of it, that Clement has maybe made a couple of mistakes. But we're all human, we all make mistakes, However, I think when people are thinking that, and I do, because I've heard it myself, what you were saying there, he has inherited a squad that is devoid of pace, that have got guys that bottle it, senior pros that bottle it, a leadership group that are bottled it time and time again at the business end of the season. And, they're aging. And then you've got an unprecedented spate of injuries. You throw that into the mix. So the guy's scratching about, looking to try and put a team on the park that's going to get a result. No his team, just a team that will deliver a result. And in that situation, you're going to be make mistakes. And but as you say, he's got the job done today. We're in another final, and it was a workmanlike performance. It was an outstanding performance. But we got the job done, and hopefully going forward, we can grind it out, and who knows where it's going to take us, but we need momentum, and it's such a cliche that, isn't it? But we do need momentum. We've lost a few games. We've got 5 league games to go, and we need 5 wins and see where it takes us. And it was good to get away for the league and have a cup game, something a bit different, and reset. And I hope that's what we've done. I don't want to see Goldson back in the Rangers jersey, to be honest with you. So hopefully we can go and make another bit of silverware.
Jay, do you think today's result will give us a wee bit of impetus and momentum to carry on in the league now? Do you think it'll come to you all well after, Jay?
Well, I hope so, because the last few performances, the past couple of games, especially against Celtic and against Ross County, was diabolical. For Rangers standards, they were diabolical. The Dundee game, I thought we would have went there and got a result, but obviously we didn't. We got a draw. We come back to that, and we come back into the semi-final, and and they produce a performance like that. Why can you not do that against Ross County? Why can you not do that against Dundee? It baffles me. They play hot and cold as Rangers, but I just thought today that the players that stood out for me today was Big Buckland. He made a couple of good saves. One was offside, but he played a blinder, did Big Buckland. And Diamandi was brilliant. He was a breath of fresh air back in that midfield, and he made Lundstrom feel a wee bit comfortable when he was there. Lee McCausland played a great game. He's up attacking, he's back defending, he's putting in challenges. And that's what you want for the wee man, but he just needs to put a wee bit of muscle on, like Albert says. And I think, as gone on, we need to get rid of the dead wood that's set in stone with us, because if we don't get rid of them, we're going to continue going back the same way we're going. And as Rangers fans and as a club, we don't have that. We don't have these standards. Our standards are winning and winning and winning, regardless of what other teams are doing. We have to win every game of the season, you know, and now we have to win every game of the season. We have to go to Portkeed and we have to win. It's a fundamental now. We have to go there and we have to go and win and we have to go and put it to bed. You know, that performance today with the team, we should go there and we should hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a result against them. You know, we come away from there, you know, and get the 3 points. But it's all about the day and what we do moving forward. You know, that performance today epitomises what we done 3 games ago. You know, that was the winning mentality that we had.
Good points, Jay. Good points. Jay makes the point there about Diamandi coming back into the midfield, Albert. He seemed to offer us a wee bit of balance. I noticed a 5-0 game against Hearts, the last time we could probably claim that we played really well. We had Ridvan in at left back with Diamandi left midfield and Cortez the left side. We've really missed that balance in the team.
Aye, we have. Played a good game today, Diamandi. You can see the boy's got something. He's not a finished article by any stretch of the imagination, but he's got something, mate, and he can take the ball under pressure and it doesn't faze him. He's got a good football brain at times. He's lacking a couple of wee things, but nothing that can't be sorted out. Enjoy watching the boy. I do enjoy watching him, and he's got good energy. He gets about that park. He doesn't half get about that park. Aye, Cortez. Aye, if we're going to sign that boy, which I hope we do, he'll bring something different to the team. He will bring a lot to the team because the one thing Clement said he liked about that boy is the thing that we've been on about for everybody else. His attitude and his Colombian willing to get into a fight for the cause. So I know that's what Clement is telling you. That's what he likes in a player. So. For some of the players he's got at the moment don't like that. But again, it's they got the result today, and that's what mattered, mate. And I'm happy, very, very happy they've done it. And they did show up, let's be honest, they did show up today.
Sorry guys, I need to go. Sorry guys, I need to go. But thanks for taking my call and thanks for the Rangers Radio. You know, I listen to you every day and keep up the good work, everybody. Onwards and upwards, you know, we are the people.
Fantastic, Jay. Well done for your first goal. Well done for your first goal. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks very much, guys. Take care.
Thanks, Jay. Enjoy your day. Old Davy's joined us. Are you there, Davy?
Good evening from Fortuna, Rangers loyal, no surrender. We are the people mob.
Did you get it? Say it again.
Oh, I got there. Oh, I was up there. I was giving it big loudies, but I'll tell you one thing, guys. I'm all bare spot. I am not getting carried. No way am I getting carried away with that result. Because I think if Hearts had a decent team up front, we were in trouble. I mean, we won the game. But see, 10 minutes we were great. Then we went back to our usual. And the amount of balls we gave away, we cannot do that in every game. And we were fortunate today that they couldn't take advantage of it. It was great to get a result. I'm over the moon. But there's still a lot of problems there. And this dropping Goldstein, I am all for that, but that's not the answer. And as far as what I've heard, I was listening earlier on, he was rested. And I don't know who come away with that. If he was rested, he must be on pills.
Well, Davey, Oxford's been wanting to rest you for years. I hope you enjoy your sangria a wee bit better today, pal. But,
I don't drink. I tell you what happened, but I'm a teetotaler. Aye, when Rangers scored, I spilled my Diet Coke on the table.
Steady, man. I don't mind that, but worse if it was a vodka or something in it. You know what I mean?
€2.5 right out of the top of the table.
What are you drinking in the Hilton?
Hello. No, I think I don't see it. I don't. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I'm on. You shut.
Right, Davies, listen, we're not dressing it up. Listen, we know what's in front of us, and the last couple of performances haven't been good enough. We know that. But I thought today there was a lot of positives in the team. positives in the performance, and the manager, that was a massive victory for him because of the statement and intent he made with Drayton goals.
Of course it was. I mean, it ruined my holiday. I've literally just got off a plane for Tenerife, but what's been going on the last couple of weeks has ruined my holiday. But it was a statement of intent. You can't get carried away. You can't get carried away. It doesn't matter who we're playing in.
Oh, seems to have dropped out the call. I don't know. Background noise. It might have been Smurf. Apologies about that if it was. But no, it's. I was going to say you come back. I hope you weren't that boy with the Celtic tap on going to Turkey. Have you seen that one, Albert? Oh boy.
No.
You don't see it? Oh well, we'll leave it off. That might be a criminal action for the boy. But going to Turkish polish, we'll see that. But David, we're in the final.
Smurf sounded as if he's jumped off the plane with a parachute or that interference.
What about his him about Celtic tap on?
I think you're right, Davey. I think you're spot on, mate. It's not it's a plaster over a crack. That's all it is. It's not any more than that. It's no result in the final, and I'm all happy about that. But there's no solving anything. Mate.
Yeah, Albert, did you not get the feeling if Hearts had equalised there, we were in Silty Bubble?
I got a feeling that we didn't have the legs. That's what I had the feeling.
Yeah, spot on.
But the end of the day, I thought Lawrence and all that played well when they came on, but they were allowed to get the space to play well. In the other games, they don't get any space for that amount of space. When they get and their tired legs are up against, so they look good. They look really good. Silver, Lawrence, and Raskin and all them. Barisic, they look not too bad. But you're talking about a tired Hearts team, 2-0 down, basically running on empty. So I'm not getting carried away with that lot. Saying yourself, they're better players than I was giving them credit for. You do that.
Yeah.
You play like that in a hard game with fresh players you're up against. Then I'll change my mind. Then I'll say, oh no, you're definitely playing well now. I'm not trying to give me a downer in the semi-final. I mean, if we win the semi-final, you know yourself, we're playing football. Semi-finals have to be won. It's nothing fancy. Just win it. Because nobody wants to get beaten in a semi-final. It's the worst thing. It's the worst thing ever.
Aye. I thought McCoy's kind of summed it up there, guys. McCoy's came in at the start and he said you've got half the crowd, half the team, or one of the two teams on the park is expecting a result today. The other one's hoping for a result today. So we were expecting a result today and we got a result. So let's carry on to the final. But your final thoughts, David, we're just about to wrap up now, pal.
Yes, sir, just letting you know I'm sitting on a balcony here. It was a marvellous win that us all do. My heart is getting fried. So good night, guys, and all the best. With no surrender, I'll catch you when I get back home. Good night.
See you later, Paul.
Good night, pal. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Albert, your final thoughts for today then?
Enjoyed the game. Enjoyed the victory. Some really good performances. Still improvement, of course, there is. But we're through to the final, and that's all that matters, mate. All that matters. Onward and upward. Aye.
Can I thank your thing, mate, for joining us today, your services. Thank Cal for joining us, Smurf, Jay for making his first call. Good call. Please don't be a stranger. Call us back. And all Davey for joining us for his holiday spot. Probably get his budgie smugglers on, but I don't want to picture that. We can thank Fox and
that's just put a picture in my head now. You shouldn't have done that. That scared me.
But thank the Techie team. Thank everybody for listening. We'll be joined. We're back tomorrow night between 8 and 10, talking about all things Rangers. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Come on, the Rangers. That says 25th of May, Scottish Cup final. Come on.